the Streamer Awards. Let's Get It by Omazy.
Yo, Adapt. I'm gonna let you finish, but Rakai and DDG had the best streams all year. They should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year this year.
Hello. Real quick, y'all. I know Breakout Streamer of the Year went to
Is she drunk? The fuck was the year
Adapt. And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai and shout out
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? She had to be drunk. She had butt naked drunk. What the fuck was that? What was that? What was that? Hold on. How old is India Love? Chat, India Love, she is 29 years old. I'm older than her and she's acting like a child. 29 years fucking old. Doing some shit like this. And when Kanye did it, that was so fucking stupid. Like, bro, what you doing? Sit your ass the fuck down.
If you ever want your event ruined, just invite a pick-me male-centered woman named India Love and give her a microphone. Just yesterday, the most divisive event in streamer history took place, aka the Streamer Awards. The reason why it's noted as the most divisive event in streamer history is because up until this moment, there has been so much conversation surrounding it. Whether it be the fact that some kick streamers weren't involved in any of the categories, whether it be claims of it being a buddy-buddy system where...
I do think it was a Twitch event and Dan Clancy was there. And I know it was the Streamer Awards, but they could have just literally called it the Twitch stream. Don't really matter.
Friends of the show are being brought on and glazed on all night, or whether it be about QT Cinderella, the host of the Streamer Awards, doesn't really know anybody. She's just inviting whoever to stay in good graces. This event has so much controversy surrounding it going into it, it would only make sense that it would be a night of controversy. And while there are other things to elaborate on, we've got to get into the pick me queen, India Love, and how she ruined the Streamer Awards. If you haven't yet already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to this channel. It goes a very, very long way. Now back into the video. Discourse around any award show is always about the nominees and who the committee decides to select as far as winners, losers, nominees, etc., etc. It never really seems fair, especially when your favorite artist or celebrity or whatever doesn't get represented.
True.
But ultimately, it is what...
Because everybody's gonna complain. My favorite celebrity didn't win, y'all. Bow, bow, fucking bitches. And look, I get it. But you gotta give him some time here. You know what I'm saying? And it is a voting type of situation.
It is. Breakout Streamer of the Year is defined as a streamer who experienced explosive growth in the past year, establishing themselves amongst the top streamers as one of the most talked about names in streaming. Now, I think if you ask the casual viewing audience, they would have their opinions on this. And most notably, they would probably talk about Rakai and DDG, two people who, for better or for worse, have been in every single conversation. So when they didn't win the award, it came to a surprise for most of the internet.
It was weird.
Vanilla Mace.
I did not see Vanilla Mace on my list.
Gwendolyn Ortiz.
Gwendolyn is her name? Who
Gwendolyn?
And the Streamer Award goes to...
Kai is so black in the back.
Adapt. You what?
What, like, I heard that and I said,
Damn.
like, that don't make any sense. Why, how Adapt? How? Streamer of the Year Award? What? Breakout Streamer? Adapt?
Second nomination and first win.
Now, I'm not here to make a claim about who should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year, what it even means. Did this person break out, X, Y, and Z. That doesn't necessarily matter to me. What I am here to discuss is the pick-Misha of the entire group, India Love. Granted, it's okay to be upset, but what she did is just so inexcusable. She pulled a Kanye West / Little Mama, or a Little Mama / Kanye West, and decided to run up on stage, take the mic, and give this drunken monologue about who she thinks should have won.
Breakout Streamer of the Year went.
This was after a few minutes and Pokemon was supposed to come on. So yeah, this was like a little later.
Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai and shout out
You what?
Oh my god. Damn. It's the stupid drunk bitch for me. You stupid bitch.
Now, Miss India, you know that was wildly inappropriate. Like I said, I'm all for people having their own sorts of opinions, but does that mean that I interrupt this show in order to do what she did? Absolutely not. Because we'd be there all night with everybody disagreeing, with this person winning, that person losing, etc., etc. At what point do we draw some sort of conclusion? Now, do I agree that Adapt should have won the award? My personal opinion, potentially not. I could not be as tapped in as I should be, but DDG and Rakai had a super big year, but I also thought Black Boy Max took things to an entire different level. But never, and I mean ever, and I do mean ever, when I walk on stage to interrupt them from their award show that they're giving on. That's just the dumbest thing in the world. And rightfully so, she faced consequences for being a pick Misha, and she got kicked out of the event promptly.
She got her drunk ass got the fuck up out of there. That was not good. Look at you. You look like a fucking fool. You got kicked out of this shit because you look like a fucking clown. And mind you, India Love has not done shit after Stream University that I gave a fuck about. She hasn't. She's just been around niggas and men. And like she's done some streaming girl content with Yana, but that don't mean nothing. India Love has not successfully been a streamer that I gave a fuck about after Stream University. Like her class was alright, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't informative. Like even Cooking with Kaya class at least was about cooking, but they could not have the room to do that. The facility and the proper utensils and everything they needed and ingredients to cook actual food, and they didn't want to start a fire. But this girl, come on. This was Pick Me Energy. This was, girl, who said you could come here? Like, girl, why you getting on stage interrupting the whole show? We have a schedule to keep. You're being a dickhead. You're fucking with their schedule and how long they can rent that place. Like that was a whole holdup. Like what are you doing? Clown.
And not to be on some Karen or any sort of police timing, but yeah, no, you should have been kicked out. I'm glad they took swift measures because they put a lot of effort and energy into this. But that's just the start of the conversation. What happens after that was so baffling to me, but it also lines up with who India Love is. As she's backstage or at some sort of after party having these conversations with these different streamers, it almost seems as though she doesn't realize what she's done and is just living in this moment of whether it be ignorance or still happy about the life that she's living, etc., etc.
Now, as soon as you did that, the Rakai DDD shit, I'm like, the Rakai DDD shit, I'm like, oh shit.
What did you do? Are you dumb? And I feel like she's acting dumb. Like,
You what?
that is so crazy to say when you know you a fucking idiot.
We went up to the stage. I'm like,
Oh, you forgot
you
already.
for real for that?
Yeah, for that, Deshae, because she was a fucking idiot. Oh my god.
You what?
As soon as I sat down and said, excuse me, you gotta go.
Uh-huh.
Like that with my arm. I said, wait.
Yes. Like you don't even take care of your little sister.
No, but honestly, like when I see Rickon, I didn't like how he was sitting.
Yeah.
Like that nigga.
But that's not your problem. There's footage of Rakai's crew that was comforting him saying, don't worry, you got this next year. Don't let this stop you from grinding. Fuck these niggas. You did deserve this. You're gonna win next year. Don't worry about it. Like, nah, my nigga, you won that. That was yours. That was not your place to say that to them. None of that. Nah, nigga. You bugging. You were wrong for that. Period. Point blank.
Ran 2025. No cap. Not like that, but like, he should have been like more like, man, fuck this shit. But I didn't like how he was feeling. So I'm like, nah, everybody.
But that's not your place. Mind your business.
That nigga's gonna win. He gonna win. What is you talking about? Like, no.
Mind you, she's 35. Idiot, you're a grown woman. A child losing an award and then being emotional about it, or at least the appearance of being emotional about it, isn't the biggest of deals in the world. Have an opinion, that's fine.
She's 35? Oh my god. Wait a minute. The internet lied to me. No, she's 29.
Don't try to lump Rakai into this situation. What you did was just straight up wrong. And I know what you did it for, the validation of the bros. That's why you're so excited to tell Deshae and other streamers about what she did. And ultimately, the reason why, the justification. So it makes sense why she would be smirking when she gets phone calls from different streamers talking about what she did was fire, what she did was X, Y, and Z, blase, blase, blah.
Hold on, Des is calling me, chat. My hi.
That was so blood. That was blood.
Hey, you know me, I'm super.
Yeah, she's a pick-me. This is 5 level stacks of pick-me bitches. Like, look. I don't give a fuck. Because I ain't fucking the bitch. I'm not on her body. Dear love to me is okay. She's mid. Her nudes online are free. You can literally go Google her name and put the word behind it. It's free. But that's just some mid energy. You brought that negativity and said that when that wasn't just space, that wasn't your body. You made it your problem and it wasn't. Get out of here.
Like, that was some Kanye little mama. You walked up with her, what the fuck, bloody? Where you at?
What needed to happen. I was gonna make it happen regardless.
Like, Dez is just saying that because it was like, nah, she stuck up for you. That was cool. But comes with some consequences, shawty. Comes with some consequences.
You know what's crazy though, Dez? On my life, when I went over there to go talk to Rakai, I didn't like his demeanor. Like, Rakai head was down. Rakai didn't have his light. I'm like, nah, niggas need to feel this shit.
But that's fine. He's hurt. That's okay. Not everybody's supposed to be feeling what he's feeling. Some people are like, well, damn, nigga, where's my vote? And all they had to do, I think, was release the votes and be like, yo, look, these are people who voted. These are the votes. These are what happened, right? Call it a day. Now, certain phase members did win. Adapt won. Jason Ween won. I think maybe Ron won something. Kason won. People won awards at Streamer University. I want y'all to understand that. People won awards. But Rakai should have been breakout streamer, at least because he busted his ass all year and did a phenomenal job. There's nothing wrong with losing something that you know, yeah, look, you lost. But there's always a way to come back. And for you to say, nah, he should have did that, but then you sucking DDD's dick, like, girl, that's crazy. Come on. She likes nut. That's fine.
Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, he just didn't have, like, Rakai's head was down. His whole, like, I didn't like that shit.
So why not encourage him? Why not uplift him in that moment? Why sit there and try to appeal to these young male gazes? While she is getting some sort of backlash.
Because she's a hoe. Because she got some little issues. That's it.
In this situation, it is coming from a lot of the FaZe members, especially the loudest and the proudest of them. But ultimately, they on the right side of history, because what FaZe Kason says in this situation is exactly how India Love would feel if anybody did this to her. FaZe Kason says, no class, just beyond unnecessary and weird. A commenter says, I mean, Rakai deserved it, completely robbed. Kason responds with, whether whoever deserved it or not, you can't justify that. Beyond unnecessary and disrespectful. And
he's right. This is the one thing about, I hate good sportsmanship. But I understand it. You lose with dignity and grace. You lose does not mean you've lost everything. You understand that? When you lose, you keep on grinding, you keep on pushing, and you win next year. Because there's always another year. Some people don't wake up to see tomorrow, but there's always another year. There's always tomorrow, and there's always a future. Don't think this is the ultimate defeat, because it's not. She had no class, she had no respect, she had no sympathy behind what she did. It was wrong, point blank, because there was no class behind that. There was no respect for the award show. There was time wasted. She was wrong.
Put some respect on Adapt's name. He had an insane year and definitely deserved all the love he got. If there
True.
There was a biggest pick me of the year award and India Love won it, and somebody ran up on stage and said that, oh, no, Nina Lynn was the biggest pick me of the year, India Love would be pissed off about it. You can feel the way you feel. Communicate that to your audience, your community. Have that on your stream, but the way you went about it was very, very childish.
I feel bad for Rakai.
That's what I said.
Because like,
Yeah.
she had, and India had security drag her out for that.
We were sitting right next to her.
And Ray screamed face up when she was getting kicked out.
Now Rakai is
Oh, that's crazy.
brought into some situation and drama that he didn't need to have to be in, which is crazy because you're using him as an excuse for you to be ignorant, for you to be immature, for you to be some sort of pick me. Not too long ago, India Love talked about changing her whole image, you know, as she's aging, not carrying into her next phase in life these childish ways, etc., etc.
I don't know about changing my style at 30, but I'll definitely be elevating my style at 30. And I will be toning it down as far as the raunchiness and my behavior and how I dress. I'm going to be turning it down. It's not going to be an overnight thing.
And that is a lie. That is a lie.
But I'm working towards being more modest, and I'm working towards, like, being more that category. But in due time. I'm not in a rush. I just know what I'm working towards, and I have to put in the work for that. For sure.
You say you're not rushing changing, but I'm telling you right now, you need to rush to change. And that same night where she bum rushed the stage to give this sort of announcement, she blamed her alcohol and weed addictions as to the reasons why she does
Excuses like a child. Someone that's still acting like they're a child. Someone that's still acting like an asshole. Like, get the fuck out of here.
The things she does, and she's slowly starting to phase those things out, because at this big age, she needs until January 3rd to learn and establish some sort of boundaries, aka some sort of basic civilities in life.
I want you guys to just be a part of my journey, because it's a journey, and I'm okay with showcasing my ups and downs.
Girl, please, listen. Someone like you can't take accountability, and you're at 29. When I was 29, I understood when you reach your 20s, it's up. It was up when I was 20. It was up when I was 25. Nigga, it's up. Fuck out of here.
And it's okay, but that's what I want to do. January 3rd, no weed, no alcohol.
Talk about accountability.
So
30 years
until
old.
January 3rd, I will learn my boundaries of like how many drinks does it take to get with me type shit, you know?
Oh,
You what?
What the fuck? Like, goddamn, bitch.
India, you are just the most foolish person in the world. I'm making claims that India Love is a pick-me because I believe that she does all these things for the male gaze, the male attention, and for male validation. I mean, she literally said multiple times that night that she felt like she had to do this because the culture or the people in the audience felt a certain way. And you know what, India? Let's see. Let's put that one to the test. You went up there and you said you did it for DDG specifically, but when I went back and looked at how he was responding to you post that event and on stream about the situation, it doesn't seem like he was on your side.
It's 80-20.
Yeah, you met him before, but he was asking about you.
Ignored you, player. This man ignored you. He looked in the same direction and saw you and ignored you because that was clown. He clowned you. And DDG don't have tunnel vision. He clowned you.
Damn!
That's what you get. Stop being a pick-me bitch because most niggas don't like that shit. That's what you get. Some of you bitches need to stop being pick-me's. It's that ass. Yes, a nigga will pick you, but you just gonna be picked just because and you got nothing else but sucking his dick. Like, get the fuck up out of here.
Oh, Bill, yeah. You cool? Yeah. How you doing, brother?
Can you pick me real quick, bro? Come on, bro. Come on, fuck that. Come on, bro. Come on. Real talk. All right.
Ignored.
Seen what India did. I checked on her, made sure she was straight. I know a lot of y'all felt frustrated. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Shout out to Adapt.
Nigga, clean your room. Whose room is this? Clean this shit. Why the fuck is there a hamper on the floor with sneakers just randomly there? Why the fuck is this bed full of mad shit? Why is this master? Clean this, my God. Same.
That went crazy. Everybody went crazy in their own way. You know, that's the point of a community. It's the point of a community is, nigga, we in this shit together.
Even the person that you went to bat for didn't have as much energy and fervor as you did. Why? Because DDG is almost 30 and he's grown to at least the point where he realizes that, hey, that's not appropriate to do. Oftentimes in this streamer conversation, I give a lot of grace, especially to these newer people who are adjusting to this environment. I do think there's a lot of pressure to perform 24/7 and to make a name for yourself. But I don't think that people realize that before India Love got a microphone in front of her face, people did not know what she sounded like. And she did not say stupid things because she wasn't allowed to speak.
When India Love and her sisters popped up on the scene as our first blazing baddies of IG, we knew nothing of them except for what they looked like. There was a point in time where we did not hear our influencers. We never heard them.
Hey, brother.
We only saw them. They were to be seen and not heard.
I miss it.
To watch her on this stream speak, honestly, was so jarring for me because she was always almost a figment of my imagination, just a picture. She was always just a picture to me. Seeing her in 3D walking around with a BBL now added, it's just, it was so interesting. I'm like, wow, you're real.
And it seems like every opportunity that she's been given a mic, she has literally just embarrassed herself in an attempt to validate herself in front of men who ultimately will not pick her. The stuff she says might sound good in a vacuum, but when you put the caveat on it that she's like 30 for real. She's like 29 in 11 months. She'll be 30 really, really soon. But if you just heard her speak, didn't know her voice, closed your eyes, you would think that this is some sort of 17-year-old. India has some really bad and embarrassing tape.
You know what my motto is? There's a bitch that turns 18 every day, okay? So you need to be on your shit. And I'm not finna be the bitch that used to be the cool bitch. No, I'm gonna always be the cool bitch forever and ever and ever.
You're not always gonna be the cool bitch forever and ever and ever. That's the saddest shit to hear, because as someone who, one, I'm a rusty martial artist. Two, I'm a photographer with a good eye, and I barely have to pick up my camera to know that. And three, I've been doing YouTube for years and haven't made it. You're not gonna be on top forever. I'm not the best photographer, but I know my way around a camera. And I don't even have to use a regular camera no more, because this is a camera. This is all you need. 4K, 30 FPS. Like, nigga, this is it. I don't have to use a camera anymore. I can just use my phone and send you all the photos and call it a day in one shot. I've been on YouTube for so long that it's cool to have fun with this and make money afterward. You are gonna get old. You're gonna look ugly. You're gonna fade into existence. You're not gonna be young anymore. It's okay. Take it from someone who's 33 and has been doing this for 14 years. Come on, bro. She's bugging.
And y'all gonna know me as being the original cool LA bitch.
No, because you won't be. You'll be the original cool old bitch with no children.
That's just what it is. I'm never gonna be like washed. I'm never gonna be like in the past. I'm always gonna be like the one. Like, I'm the blue.
No, you will. You will be the blueprint that people don't want to follow because they found out they should have shut the fuck up a long time ago.
Blueprint. Like, I know y'all know that.
And let's also not forget about how mean she was at DDG's Are You My Ball love show earlier this year, basically ruining the show by a lot of people's accords by being mean to some of the nicest individuals who are literally just there to play the game.
Are you so shocked? Oh, tell us all about it.
I don't know. I think we go together, but...
Huh?
I think we go together. I think we go together.
Who?
Me and Moo.
Oh, it's over with now. Can I have the ring? I don't think y'all go together. It's not really a chance anymore, but thank you.
Ew, girl, what the fuck?
God bless you, and you look beautiful. All right, we appreciate your time.
So weird. I honestly don't think that this is the lane for India Love. Specifically because I know the trajectory of being a pick-me around all these guys, well, hell, any guys, and what happens to you in your career. When she said she was the blueprint, she was absolutely correct. For a specific generation, she is the blueprint as to how to be a pick-me in this industry, how to go through a bunch of guys in this industry, but ultimately be 29, facing 30, and not saying that age is this super big deal, but specifically speaking, because she has stated these goals about being married, I think it is really relevant.
Like, I really desire like my own family and to be a wife and to have a home and to be like the best mom and the best family member to my entire family. And once you desire something, it's on you to make that shift in your behavior and in your circumstances and in your self-discipline. So that's what I've really been working on these last couple months.
India, you can have those desires all that you want, but you're not walking in the steps in order to get that done. We can look at all of the historic pick-me's and where it's gotten them. Ultimately, what's gonna happen is that your card is going to expire. You talk about how you're essentially competing with these 17-year-olds. Well, I'm gonna let you know, India, the men that you're trying to impress are also 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 years old. So guess what's gonna happen eventually? You're not going to be the it girl. It just is what it is. And people are gonna stop returning your phone calls and entertaining you because you just seem like the annoying older woman in the room.
Wait, India Love with the 10 gifted? I ain't gonna lie, India Love, me and her haven't been locked in since Streamer U. Appreciate you, India. India.
We haven't been locked in since Streamer U. Ooh, where is it at? That's a damn in the chat. Damn. One more chat. Damn. We haven't been locked in since Streamer U. That tells you something. That girl, you just not it. Like, you got nothing going on. You ain't making no good streams. You just ass and titties.
You India.
Not saying that it's completely cooked for you. Hell, Drea Michelle had a baby by a 23-year-old while she was 43. So there's always a chance. But I'm telling you right now, this pick me epidemic has got to stop. And the leader of the community is ruining event after event.
Got a point.
Every time somebody gives them a mic. India Love, please, for the love of God, we do not want to carry you over into the streaming community and the streaming verse in 2026.
Let's wrap it up, girl. Sit down and be out. Let me know what you think. Shout out to Omazy, India Love, pack it up, girl. Stop being a pick me. Stop being such a try hard. You out of there. We packing you in 2026. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment, notified. Remember to never give up, never swing, keep on driving. Shout out to Omazy. Fucking hate hiccup.
Shit.
Getting been on drum. You little niggas gonna stop acting like my shit ain't the grill.
Where's the last
Some of you niggas get your front teeth for grills. I ain't talking about the contract.
Ain't loving these fake hoes. Room smelling like 8 switches. Room service like 2K. NBA, I'm ballin', nigga. All them niggas falling like all them niggas. Talking shit, I saw them niggas. Now they daughter want a picture. Rough, ain't it? Fuck famous. Niggas too real, got the most haters. Wrote a story, so Stephen Curry.